part 2 of the polls. Who sang it better? So the first one was, or the next one was Summer Breeze, originally done by Seals and Crofts, then covered again by the Isley Brothers. The Isley Brothers won that one.
Right. Not shocked.
I don't know.
There is no millennial or anybody from our generation that thinks that that was a remake. They all think that, the Isley Brothers was the only one that came up with that song.
But these weren't millennials, though.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Do they have the age range?
Yes.
Okay. Well, wow, so that's people from our age. And they think that that was originally done by the Isley Brothers.
Well, not necessarily originally done, because that's not the question that I asked. I asked which version was better.
Okay.
So they thought the Isley Brothers version was better than Seals and Crofts.
I can see how they got that. See, me and you, we've had that song beat into our heads from, family reunions,
right,
cookouts, or even just a Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think it's the Ronald Isley effect.
I do think that the Isley Brothers instrumentals are better. Like the guitar solo, that is dope.
Okay.
So I will say I like the Isley Brothers version better in that regard, but to me it's still the same song in essence, because they still use the same melody and everything.
Seals and Crofts kind of sung it a little sleepily.
Yeah, it was supposed to be like a lazy type of Sunday morning song, and the Isley Brothers made it into more like a baby making song, like all the rest of their songs.
Well, can you really blame them?
Well, that's what they do. So.
Well, okay. if you're getting ready to have a romantic evening, are you going to turn on Summer's Eve?
No, Summer Breeze. Wow. Summer Breeze.
Are you going to turn on? You use that after. Are you going to turn on Summer Breeze by Seals and Crofts, or are you going to turn on anything by the Isleys?
Anything by the Isleys.
Exactly.
Okay. Because
I think me and you were born to that, or made to that song, possibly.
Probably.
Right. Anything Luther Vandross, I know I was creating.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so the Isley Brothers won that round. So the next one was Killing Me Softly, originally done by Roberta Flack and then done again by the Fugees. The Fugees won all across the board. There were so many votes for the Fugees as far as who sang it better. Okay.
Look, I remember the summer of 1996. Or 97?
96.
96, okay.
96.
Yeah. I remember the summer of 1996. I remember having to be forced to listen to that song all summer over 740 times. I literally counted.
Oh.
Look, I understand there was a hip-hop measure to that, but when I listen to the Roberta Flack, I understand what she's talking about. Now, granted, and I'll give the olive branch, I think Lauryn Hill was a stronger singer.
True.
And notice I said was, but a stronger singer than Roberta Flack. But I'm still hurt from the I'll Be Sure rendition as well.
Well, that wasn't in the polls.
I know, but I'm just saying,
So we can't talk about that.
I got PTSD from it.
Wow. So yeah, I liked Roberta's version, but I think the Fugees made it more modern.
One time.
But they did kind of modernize it and just kind of make it hip. So
2 times.
I like their version better for sure. If I were gonna sing it, I would sing their version because Roberta Flack's version just seems kind of bland and basic
Roberta Flack
to
was
me.
bland.
Okay. Well.
Until the closer I get to you, that's when she really showed up.
But that was a better song for her. I just think that was just a better. Yeah, it wasn't her strongest.
I like the video more than I like the song.
Okay. Well. So.
But I'm biased.
Yeah.
Because I don't like anything about Lauryn Hill. Yeah, I said it.
So the Fugees won that one, hands down. So one that was split was I Will Always Love You by Dolly Parton, and then Done Again by Whitney Houston.
Now,
It was split. Like
I can understand that. Whitney killed it.
she did. And
No,
somebody said
I'm sorry. Whitney destroyed that song. Nobody knew what that song was until Whitney remade it, and she sung the hell out of it.
Right.
She won Oscars off of it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Grammys. Yeah.
Grammys.
Because she wasn't going to win an Oscar for that movie. Nobody wanted to see that movie just to hear that song. That's the only reason why they saw it. Look, I'm not even a Whitney fan, and I will always listen to her version.
Mm-hmm.
Because, and this is coming from, I'm heterosexual, but you felt her pain.
Right.
The way Dolly Parton sung it, I didn't know if she was breaking up or if she was inviting him for lunch.
Oh my God. But see, I liked Dolly's version. I think I liked both versions the same because they gave the same emotion. Like both versions of the song made me want to cry. Like they were both emotional like that. And I mean, I think just the melody and just the way that the song was written, period, it fit both genres well. Like it fit as a country song and as an R&B ballad just the same. Because I got the same emotion. I got the same feeling from it. I got the exact same feeling. I was like, oh my God, this is so beautiful.
If a woman would have sung it the way Dolly Parton to me to keep me from leaving, I'd have been down the street by the time she got done with it. If she would have sung it to me the way Whitney was, I'd have had to stop my track and run back to her and cry and be like, I'm not going anywhere. I don't care if you slept with my brother.
Wow. But yeah, it was split. Even the Dolly Parton fans liked Whitney's version.
Of course.
So, yeah. So Whitney wins that one, I guess. Or I guess.
Do you think that's the song that made her a diva?
I don't know.
Okay, that's for another conversation.
Yeah, that's something else. So then the other one, Africa, originally done by Toto, and then redone again by Weezer.
Let me guess. Toto won.
Of course they do.
Okay. Look, first of all, there should be a rule. There's certain songs, like the Ten Commandments, there's certain songs that should never be remade because on their face, they were done perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Toto did Africa perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
There is nobody else that could have remade that song to make it sound emotional. It made you open up your imagination. It made you actually want to go to Africa.
So when I heard Weezer's version of Africa, I actually turned it off in the middle of the song because I'm like, this is trash. Because they didn't do anything different with it. They didn't try to modernize it or anything. It just sounded exactly the same. So I'm like, why are you covering this song?
I had the same feeling when India Arie remade Free with an acoustic guitar. I turned it off.
Oh, well.
Now, I love India Arie because she's dark and creamy and juicy. But, I love her like I love a steak.
Wow.
But, well done, by the way. But,
Crispy.
not crispy.
Nice crust layer. Yeah.
With onions on the side.
Blue cheese. Stuffed crab cake. Anyway.
Oh. But, I was having a moment. But there's no words. You just, why would you even think of honoring them?
Well,
I'd rather you sampled it than remade it.
Well, it turns out they, with their last album, Weezer's last album that they released last year in 2018, they remade a lot of songs on that, or covered a lot of songs on that album, period. So that wasn't the only one that they decided to do a cover version of.
But that's a song that I literally have congestive heart failure.
Okay, well, yeah, I understand. Because Toto was fine as, the original artist. Just leave it alone. It's a classic. It shouldn't be messed with.
I still got the vinyl of it. Really? I had to steal it from my dad, but I got the vinyl of it. Okay.
But yeah, Toto won this one, and they should have won this one anyway. So the other ones, I was kind of like, really, guys? But I think they got it. The Instagram followers and everybody else got it right this go round. So.
But I got a question for you.
What?
Sort of segue into another topic. which song should have never been remade.